now we'll head to our next guest. We're talking about a book this morning, appropriate since the Baltimore Book Festival is happening this weekend. It's part crime thriller. It is fiction, but it's based on real-life cases of fraud. Its author, Christopher Tidball, he's here. Swoop and Squat is the title. So this topic is close to your heart, obviously. Insurance fraud. I think a lot of folks don't realize just how scintillating this topic can be.
It's a huge problem in this country,
right?
And it's really a boring topic, right? I talk about insurance. I've been in the business for 25 years. I could put anyone to sleep. But it's really an exciting, sexy industry, and fraud is a huge problem. I've been investigating fraud for 25 years, and the stuff that people see, they just don't realize goes on, but they're paying for it every day.
Right, right, absolutely, we all are. So the problem is huge. You've worked so many different cases of insurance fraud over the years, over the course of your career. Did you kind of amalgamate them together to come up with this novel?
Well, this is a work of fiction based on reality. It is a $100 billion problem in this country. If you factor in on top of property and casualty, if you factor in Medicare, Medicaid, healthcare, it's a $500 billion problem.
Wow.
So I took some cases over the years. I started out as an investigator in South Central Los Angeles, an area notorious for crime, and investigated claims. And some of those actually appear in this novel, although this has a much more sinister twist as it involves terrorists and drug cartels and some corrupt politicians.
So you've been working on this for, years. I would imagine you've been thinking about the book you were going to write all along the way.
Yes, and actually the book got so big, I cut it in half, and I have a second book coming out.
That's a good problem to have, though.
Yes, absolutely.
So where is it based? Set it up for us. Give us a little bit of the plot point.
So Jake McFarland is an insurance fraud investigator in South Central Los Angeles, where I started my own career. And he hears an assassination of a prominent trial lawyer over the phone. He then discovers a charred body in a burned van and is soon embroiled in this huge crime epidemic that the FBI becomes involved in. He works with Carolyn Newsom, who becomes his romantic interest, and an old friend of his who's a former CIA operative. They discover that there is a drug, heroin, that's been laced with a mutated AIDS virus. And there's some corrupt politicians in Washington that want to unleash this on the American people for their own selfish reasons. And then it becomes a race against time as the government's after them and the terrorists get their hands on a nuclear bomb that they threaten to blow up at the height of rush hour.
Wow.
So been compared to Vince Flynn and David Baldacci.
I was going to say, that's kind of what it sounds like. My husband is a huge fan of both of them, so I'll have to take this home. Let him read it first then, in that case, and then I'll take a crack at it. It sounds like this could be the making of a great series.
Hopefully, and a movie to boot.
Excellent. Yes. All right. And where can folks get it, Chris?
My website, christidball.com, or any major retailer, Amazon, Barnes & Noble.
Excellent. Fantastic. All right, if you'd like more information where you can find Swoop and Squat, thanks so much for being here this morning.
Absolutely.
Sounds like a great plot. I can't wait. foxbaltimore.com/newslinks from the news.